you have to be your own happy place. You have to find happiness in yourself. You have to do things that make you happy. Don't build your happiness on someone else. If you can conceive it mentally, then you can achieve it physically. Compare your targets to your actual goals. So basically, did I achieve this today? Have I achieved this? Why didn't I achieve this? What can I do to achieve this? Hey lovelies, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another interesting sit-down video. My name is Gift. If you are seeing my face for the very first time, I film about beauty, family, lifestyle, and vlogs. If you haven't subscribed and you've been watching me, please consider subscribing. Hit the subscribe button, join this amazing family, and please like this video before you start watching. It helps YouTube recommend my videos to other people. If you do enjoy my videos, please like my videos. These are ways you can help me grow and get more visibility. Thank you very much. So by the title of today's video, I'm sure you have a clue or you have an idea of what I will be talking about today. So basically, today's topic is importance of personal time. I've been meaning to film this video for the longest time, and I'm so happy that I finally got time to film this video for you guys. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Oftentimes, you hear people say, I wish I had more time to do this. I wish I had more time for myself. If I did have more time, I would have achieved this. I would have done that. And I've come to realize that having time for yourself is critical for your growth and personal development. Instead of worrying about what others think about you, their opinions about you, their interest about you, try and focus your energy on being the best version of yourself. Focus your energy on being you and learning about you. I've come to realize that people tend to dwell on what people think about them. They need validation. They need to be accepted by people to be themselves. And I've come to tell you that you need to be you. Discover who you are. Take out time to discover yourself. Take out time to build yourself, and take out time to be the best version of yourself. Please don't get me wrong. There are also disadvantages to personal time. Most people spend their personal time thinking to depression, rejection, peer pressure, and regrets, just to mention a few. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not an expert in this. But if you find yourself in this category, then you need to get help. However, having time to yourself or enjoying your own company gives you that freedom to explore your own passion without any interference. Basically, you can think straight. You can think about what you want to do, where you see yourself in the next 5 years. You can plan. You can get things together. You can sort yourself out. Now that we've registered what the importance of personal time is, and we've also talked about the disadvantages, I'll move on to talk about why you need personal time. And the very first point I have here is personal development. So this has to do with, gaining skills, acquiring knowledge to aid your career path. So for example, if you're someone who wants to specialize in HR, or you have flair for HR, this is the time where you make your research, find out all you need to know, the qualification you need, if you need to take any course on it, find out everything that entails you being a certified HR person. So basically, personal development is you acquiring skills, getting better at what you do, researching, and just being the best version of yourself. So I move on to the next point, which is mental health. The true key of happiness is built in oneself. So basically, when you are happy, you tend to make other people happy. Or when you are happier, it is easier to make other people happy. And I've come to realize that you have to be your own happy place. You have to find happiness in yourself. You have to do things that make you happy. Don't build your happiness on someone else. Don't think someone else can make you happy. Be happy for yourself. Love yourself for who you are. And ensure that your head is in the right place because you are happy by yourself and not because someone else is making you happy. So I move on to my next point, which is improved creativity and productivity. You guys, you tend to realize that when you are alone, your mind wanders and you become extremely creative. You start thinking of creative ideas. Like for example, myself, whenever maybe I'm watching a movie or I'm doing something, ideas pops up in my head and I just write them down so that I don't forget it. Oftentimes, it happens when I am alone. It happens when I am doing my own thing. I am just by myself. So when you are alone, you tend to be extremely creative. You tend to explore unharnessed areas in your mind. And just as the saying goes, if you can conceive it mentally, then you can achieve it physically. I move on to productivity. You guys, being productive goes a long way. And I'll give you guys two scenarios. So for instance, as a content creator, I have like a to-do list every day. Well, not every day, but whenever I know that I need to film, on my filming days, I write my to-do list. Basically, I write down things I want to do that day. I write down things I want to achieve. For instance, if I have about 3 videos to film, I write them down, and as I get them done, I tick. So basically, that is you being productive by yourself on your own. The second scenario is, for instance, let me assume you work in a workspace that requires you to team up with your team members to come up with a project or come up with a plan. When you work with people, most times, it tends to slow you down. But when you work by yourself, you tend to finish up earlier by yourself. Why? Because you are standing on your own and you are working alone. But you know that when you are with other people, they tend to drag you back or they can slow you down. So basically, productivity can be defined however you define productivity. Whatever works for you, just ensure that productivity is involved in your personal time, because that's the time where you get to, like I said in the beginning, you get to reflect, you get to plan, you get to research, and basically discover yourself. I move on to the next point, which is reflection. You guys, reflection is the point where you sit back and look at all that you've achieved or things that you've set to achieve. And this includes personal development, creativity, productivity, mental health. So you sit back, you look at everything, you compare your targets to your actual goals. So basically, did I achieve this today? Have I achieved this? Why didn't I achieve this? What can I do to achieve this? So basically, you reflect on everything that you've done, on things that you need to do, and ways to also improve yourself. I move on to my last point, which is know yourself. You guys, this point cannot be overemphasized. This point cannot be overemphasized. I made this point my last point because this helps you discover yourself. It helps you discover your true identity. Who are you? How do you handle situation? How do you manage situation? And this includes your temperament, your likes, your dislikes, getting comfortable in your own skin, and like I said, being the best version of yourself. And if you look back at all the points I mentioned, you can see that they are all intertwined. Personal development, improved creativity, productivity, reflection, mental health. You can see that they are all intertwined. They all work hand in hand. For you to have a successful personal time, these are points you need to dwell on. These are points you need to research on. And I've come to the end of today's video. Please comment down below what you guys think about this topic. Is this something you can relate to? How has personal time affected you? Is this something you want to invest in? Comment down below, share your thoughts with me, and let me know what you guys think. Till next time, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.